Yeah, that's fine.
I think I
For
can
the
still
most
make
part.
rolls though, so that should be fine.
Ow.
Yeah. All right. Where
Ow.
we last left off, the threat on the planet having reached quite, having become quite dangerous due to some interference from the sky, had the whole had most of the stronger people of the guild flying up into space in order to combat this threat. And along the way, in the intervening hours beforehand, it seems Gregory had made his return, have it leaving in a fiery explosion. Contact was made with Kilia, and there was a few blessings abound.
Yeah.
As we as it seems that the tension in the air had been cranked up some before finally arriving at this massive black spear in space. And upon being shot at, it seems part of it had splintered off and started flying towards the ship, piercing its hull. And what was revealed was these strange creatures.
Oh
And it
no.
seems we left off on Blake's turn.
Oh god, we did?
Yes. Or so it seems.
I was still recovering from being set on fire, wasn't I? For
Maybe.
like the third
I
time.
think you were fully healed with your long rest.
And you know what I mean. Like we had just been blown up again.
Yeah. You're
Yeah.
so good a player, we have to handicap you, unfortunately.
I'm not gonna claim that I don't fall asleep every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Alright, it's my turn. Do I even know there's anything on the ship?
You felt the ship shudder as over the intercom, what Merlin's crudely made intercom system, since he kind of had to speed run the ship. You heard him say that enemy contact has been made. Battle stations, everybody.
If I recall correctly, at the end of last time, Vixie and I both got Death Ward.
Yes, there you did end up getting blessed, but failed a different save, ended up losing it. In the and on a different note, Killia got himself a dark blessing, we'll call it.
Yeah. I mean, I have leveled up the character to the +2 warlock like you suggested. Picked
Yeah.
all the abilities and
Also,
whatnot.
character mancer should work for base classes, but if it's a subclass abilities, you might want to actually add that in yourself.
Fortunately, the one I wanted to pick was the only one available,
Hmm.
so I lucked out there.
Nice. Anywho, the ship shudder as the ship briefly shuddered, and you hear Merlin say something about battle stations. What you doing, Blake?
Ah, must I? Must I get up? Storm, are you awake?
I guess, yeah.
Do you have your gun loaded?
Yeah, I have my gun loaded.
Are you okay?
I mean, we did get blown up again. Or I guess you again.
No, I think you qualify as again. Remember that fireball?
True.
Blake's gonna load
So...
his own gun. I
I
guess
think
we
I'm
should
okay,
go out
though.
and help. I guess. I'm glad you're okay. Blake's just gonna open the door and step outside. What do I see?
As you enter the hallway, you see your burnt out husk of a room over there, and the guard in the center of the corridor with his mace out and ready to attack something should he come across it. The sleek metal hallways, a stark contrast to what you normally see from even Merlin's gigantic airship, which frankly just looks like a massive sea ship, but it flies.
Hmm. Well, I guess I'll just stand here for a while.
Right then. As the engineers do things off in the background, and continue to ensure that the ship is in fact functioning, we move on to the enemy's turn.
Hooray.
Two. Only problem with using a map this big, I have to play hide and go seek to find where the hell the enemies are at.
Well, let's be fair, it's not the only problem. There are plenty more.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of them, but that one's the most annoying to work around. Seriously.
Seriously.
Right, as things happen. Right, mass roll. As I need to look and see how many of these there actually are. Kind of and times like this, I wish I knew how to do the API scripting.
Know how to use it. I don't know how difficult you're describing. Continue.
And 2 hits.
2 hits.
Right, that guy.
Does it hit any of us?
I'm
Not
not
you,
there.
but you got. Well, not you guys, but well, maybe if I remember right, Horse had a visitor in his odd room.
A visitor? Oh no.
No, not the dog. Are they killing the dog? Why?
Where I thought I.
You brought it out
Did I
too
say
Where
I
soon.
is
wanna
your
put him in
token
like a-
anyway?
South of Blake. You know, go down the corridor outside of Blake's room. Fuck, where the kitchen was apparently. I only have a mental picture. Sorry, I'm not explaining it clearly.
No. No, you're not.
Every I'm so glad I changed that your picture, Vixie. Every time I see your still teacup cat, it makes me chuckle.
It is a cute image.
Sorry, it's
Cat.
so adorable.
It tastes delicious.
People do like cats.
Cat.
There's few
You know
people.
what
There's
I
even
like?
few people that
Sleep.
like eating cats.
Shadow Spawn.
You know what? I can't fucking find you. Doesn't matter right this second.
No, you were looking for me. I could have like logged in briefly just to ping.
You could at least ping, yes. So next to the
Right.
kitchen.
Right.
All right, cool.
Nothing to look at. Fuck off.
Gibbering shadow. What is the point of this if it doesn't? Whatever. Sorry, this thing is just so unintuitive. I actually have to click on a single token specifically for something in order to get
It's
an
okay.
attack on my Sorry, just
If it,
5e
it
is not
were-
meant to roll 20 is not meant to handle large battles like this, I'm afraid.
if
Neither
it
is
suits
5e.
you, there are multiple people who still pay for this site.
And the standards are only dropping.
No kidding. Right, anywho. Well, Age of Fury gets heavily damaged. As it's the mage's turn. These guys are gonna try and expend a spell slot to try and attack. These guys. Yeah, I like that. All right,
Okay.
Storm, your turn. As
Are you not going to say what the enemies currently did?
as they a few of you can see what's going on with certain enemies, as this is a large map, but for the most part most of you just hear sounds of fighting, assuming you're even close enough to hear said fighting. All you know that is that there are things on board the ship attacking.
Spooky.
Okay. So the guy in front of me doesn't attack me or do anything, I guess.
Apparently not.
Or is he like charging himself up? I swear there's a guy like right there that I tried to shoot the other time, but his AC was too
I
high.
still don't even know where your token is.
Neither do
bottom
I.
left. Bottom left. You know where that hemisphere, semicircle front
Middle,
thing is?
top, middle, bottom ship.
The bottom, all the way at the
Which
bottom.
number room?
Fuck, all the way at the bottom of the map. I don't know if critic was 1, 2, 3 from top to bottom or 1, 2, 3 from bottom to top. Forgot. In terms of levels.
There's a top one, a middle one, a bottom ship. Which layer?
Yeah, but
are
I don't
you-
know if the top one's on the top because I remember there was something
Well,
funky going on there.
It doesn't matter if the top one's on the top. Which one in the literal image we're looking at is at the top?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Bottom.
Right. You're at the bottom image. Which room?
You know, all the way to the left. There's that hemisphere opening. Semicircle.
Yeah.
I'm like in the top quadrant of that.
I don't see your token there.
Yeah, I don't see your token either.
I was mistaken. Middle. I thought I was all the way at the bottom. It was right here. Sorry.
There he is. Okay, he is in the middle at section 7. There you go.
Section 7.
Oh
Okay,
my
yeah, the numbers,
goodness.
okay.
And there is
Sorry.
no enemy next to him, so I don't know what he's fucking talking about.
I remember I tried shooting a guy. Then. I guess he must have left,
Yeah,
and
he
I missed that one.
Probably phased through the wall like how he entered the place.
Probably. That's good news for me, at least.
Just phasing
More of-
through the wall, making that horrible clipping model sound from Source Filmmaker.
Leaving a big trail of slime behind.
Gmod, even. That's what I meant.
I'll mention that the mages are using smaller scale spells, but doing their best to destroy them and kill them. So Storm, what you doing? As I kind of have to go and do things in the background.
Yeah, I guess I'll just like go out in the hallway as well and wait.
All right, as you squeeze out into the futuristic area, you see the guards still at ready.
Shoot anything that kills us, alright?
Well, but if it kills us, how can I shoot it?
It's alright, I'm a priest.
Okay.
Well, that just means you're going to be more holy by the end of it. Don't.
No, goodbye.
Forever.
Too much.
Whoa.
I think that was too much for him. Ugh. As I go to this, plane shift, zoom that.
I'm not being
Come
paid.
on. You have energy well, plane shift. Okay, the hell? Thank you. Oh, that works. All right, and at the top of the round, right before technically, I suppose your turn, Fixie, a few more things come flying through, and I will say that one of them you do see.
Ah, crap.
Ah.
As it comes flying through the ship, piercing up through the top hole, as Jesus, as it comes piercing through the hole.
Is that Hull Hull?
Yes,
There's a hole
the
in
whole of the
hole.
ship. Yes.
Because I thought I kept hearing Hole Hole.
Yeah.
I think he means
All
the,
right,
I
carry
think he
on.
means the city of Hull.
Oh
Oh.
God, no,
Oh,
we're not
no.
in Hull, are we?
Well, it ain't Hiffle.
Well, it's not Scunthorpe, but it's fucking
Oh.
similar.
At least.
Ooh, happy.
Um,
Ooh, haha.
So, did Vixie ever held attack? Is that what you were saying?
I don't think I had a held attack exactly, but
Yeah.
I did go out in the
Vixie was
hallway.
bleeding.
Yeah, your description was going the whole way and wait. So
I will say that you do see these things kind of come through, and you do hear the tearing of metal, and a moment where there's a vacuum through the upper edge of the hole before it's sealed off, the sound abruptly disappearing.
is it magically sealed or technologically sealed or combination?
Technically a combination. You're free to roll Arcana on your turn.
I mean, I didn't see the hole, so yeah.
As we move on to Killia, what you doing?
Yeah.
As this guy's currently trying to beat down this small rodent thing, but it's too nimble to hit.
Kellia, knowing how base design would work, you want to put your most critical systems and like the central point most protected. So he's going to head there, and he's going to see if he could destroy the power supply. That's his objective. So he's going to head over here.
Well, it's all interconnected.
It's all interconnected, but he's going to head to what he thinks is engineering and see if he can destroy whatever power storage device.
All right.
So he's heading over here. He took the dash action and a 10.
All righty then.
And I'll be gone for a couple of minutes.
I kind of figure you have it. All right. As it's now the thug's turn, and he's within 10 feet? No, not close enough. Mouth attack, binding spittle. Right, I got rid of that specifically for something else. Okay, yeah. He's going to try and run up to this guy and swing. Oh, I forgot about that too. This is horrifying. And hey, he actually does hit this guy for minimal damage, but. And over on your end, over here, this guy comes running over to this one and attempts to smack him twice. One of which manages to hit, and it's not looking good at 1 health. Blake specifically,
Oh no.
and the other guy is going to run up to him and whiff twice. He's just do. Thug. They're just readying actions. This guy's going to try to beat the shit out of the small one over here. Better plan. Hey, that's where he is. No wonder I didn't recognize him. His token is odd.
Yeah.
Okay, Zoka, your turn, man.
Yeah.
Un momento. Just give me like a minute. Okay. I am here. Where's the? I presume I hear commotion in the room over here. Quadrant 3.
Yeah. You heard the screeching of metal and something land with a thud before a whoosh sound.
Okay, time to cast mirror image on myself.
'Cause it's all about you.
I should have done the other time instead of going into melee like a wizard shouldn't.
Yeah.
That's what the thugs are for.
Yep. Moving here. I open the door.
Right upon opening the door, you see a scared-looking engineer here and some kind of thug engaging with some kind of living puddle as you see something extending from said living puddle into that grotesque shape you see in the picture.
Okay, smeared engineer. You said
Scared.
scared. Okay. I'll just direct them into the room I just left. I guess. Like I like make way because I'm like opening the door. He's just there scared. I know he won't move right now, but that's the extent of my movement. I use my
Okay.
action. I don't have anything else. That is the
Uh,
end of my turn, Reno.
Alrighty. Blake, your turn.
Oh,
This
God,
thing is
no, not
barely
again.
standing. Yeah, I'm speeding this up and just gonna do some general things because trying
Yeah.
to keep track of specifics on this map with this many tokens is not feasible.
All right.
You're doing pretty good.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Well,
It's
I
time
like
for
that
the power of gun.
the turn came quick though.
All right, yeah, that hit. Shoot a disadvantage, by the way, as this thing is moving too rapidly.
Okay.
So, okay, yeah, you hit with the 20 as you pierce its hide, and you see it dissipate into nothing.
Magic missile.
I melted.
All right, how do you want to kill it?
I assume it's just some mysterious black ooze monster, right?
Kinda. This one looks like a living smoke monster almost in the general shape of a ferret-ish type thing.
Oh, ferret. Was that the word you were going for? All right.
Ferret-ish.
Okay.
It kind of looks like a lanky rodent.
Yeah, that's not really much of interest I can do to a smoke monster other than dissipate it. So, I guess I just shoot it.
All right, you shoot it, and as its limp body falls to the ground, you see it kind of break apart into smaller pieces until it just kind of evaporates. As for the engineers, they have their own job of making sure this tin can keeps going. Is this guy is going to take you up on your offer horse and goes through the door. The other engineers moving away from combat. Thug, thug, thug. He's running. That would have
This is a
died.
hero. I don't see Red Robe in this turn order. Is she part of the guards?
Yeah, she and the other NPCs are specialty actions when or if they're in the room. Speaking of,
Red Hood. Whatever. Red Hood is
Yeah.
a Batman character, so I'm not calling her that.
for this one, there's a spell cast over here. Is this thing gets hit by a firebolt, and you hear a little bit of music played. As you hear this guy give inspiration, as you hear, "Do-do-do-do-do-do-do," get him. R-
Diddly dum, get him.
Pretty much.
I like that guy.
Just as a side note, whenever barbs use inspiration, theoretically, they're supposed to be playing a little bit of music as a way to inspire them. So, something I don't often see done with bards is that quite literally, I don't see that often. Just no little music, no little power riff. I think the
I
closest
mean,
I
that
was
used to happen in things other than 5e, but 5e
Yeah.
is a bit restrictive and doesn't even say, and you play a song in a lot of these situations, so people sort of
not
forget it.
well. They remember the mechanical effect, but they don't remember exactly what's happening.
Whereas in Pathfinder, everything is a fucking song.
I mean, it's a spell focus, and it's not as if you say like, "Oh, the wizard gazes into the magic ball to do shit." You know.
No, but
reads a book.
supposedly you're supposed to, give a little flair for that too.
Yeah.
Something that I myself am sadly guilty of not doing.
It would just get repetitive if you kept doing it. So.
Yeah, I get that. Marlon's still sleeping on the fucking table.
But you're
Yeah,
right.
the
Maybe it should
one
be.
bard can only sing London Underground as an attack spell so many times.
True that.
I guess I'm the only one who even knows what that song is.
Is that the
Pretty much.
London Burning?
No, that's
No,
why I said London Underground.
I thought maybe the lyric.
It's a song that when I was in like primary school was used as a way to teach young children how to curse.
Oh, okay.
Where the fuck's my fucking train? Take your Oyster card and shove it up your asshole. And so
All
on.
right. Sounds of fighting. Sounds of fighting.
Middle class. Sounds of fighting.
Yeah. I'll just say that these guys are slowly being taken down. And yeah, I wish I could make this more exciting, but I'm having to keep track of so much. And then I'll search through this map.
It's alright.
Again.
I just had a shower, and that always makes me even more tired than usual. So I'm just sitting here melting into
I'm
the
not
chair.
doing it. I'm not doing you any favors. Sorry, man.
Just
If you
take
had
a
a
shower.
taser, maybe.
Yeah. It'd be
To be
extra
fair,
effective.
taser does trump a lot of things.
Yeah, did it.
Be extra effective after a shower.
No kidding.
The percentage chance of death is really rising. And frankly, I'm happy with that.
Right. And Heathrow is coming over here and doing something. Shoots him. He's not looking too nice.
Teacup cat.
Right. Well, you take your turn. What you do? Well, you take your turn, Blake. And the ship gets rocked with more pieces. What you doing? As I go through and start placing things.
Just two guards doing it.
So what exactly am I reacting to here?
Well, you still hear the sounds of fighting and the sight of something from around the corner.
I guess Yeah, no, I'm gonna move into this doorway and sort of just sit there. Well, rest against the side. I'm staying in cover is the point I'm trying to get across.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know if we have to protect the ship from them, but we can at least help the guards at the moment, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Killing them is good. So I'm gonna wait and kill them when I see the next one. Or at least when I have the opportunity to shoot again.
Okay.
Mine is over.
All right, Killia, it's your turn. As you hear the sounds of fighting and the puddle monster and the shadow ferret having just been spawned in.
Absolutely. I enter the room. I look left to the guards. Look right to the demon spawn. Left to the guards. Demon spawn. Is this a safe place to stand? I assume this is an elevator.
That's a giant box currently.
Oh, I thought it was a freight elevator. Okay.
No.
It's a giant
Well,
box.
I say yeah.
Hmm.
I say a giant box. I don't think it was ever made clear on my end what exactly it was. So it's either a drop pad where that since you are technically on the middle layer.
Alrighty. So my view is obstructed? Question mark.
It's on all three layers, just for the sake of it. I'm just gonna say it's, I don't know, a connecting pillar or something.
Alrighty. I was kind of hoping it would be a massive computer core or something I could destroy, but okay.
Nope, that's further back.
I don't know that, but I'm looking for something. I'm looking for good shit to break. I'll look at these guards. I'll point in the direction and say, "Ah, demons!" to distract them. Just simple acting movement. And then I'm going to, I guess, I'm gonna hit the. That's a bit too much. Hypnotic pattern or suggestion at level 2. So, what is suggestion versus hypnotic pattern again?
Hypnotic pattern makes them do nothing. Suggestion, you give them one course of command that actually has to sound good.
Alrighty.
For example, you can't tell them to kill themselves unless they're extremely suicidal already.
Is it a single word or a sentence?
I don't remember.
So I'm gonna cast that at level 2. So level 3, so I should be able to hit both of them, right?
Limited to a sentence or two.
A sentence or two. Find critical shit to break. Will that do? Oh, okay. Find important
Yeah,
stuff.
that'll work.
Okay. I don't know if they were literally going to find shit. Um, but you get the gist. Find important stuff to
Mhm.
break.
Well, it's a suggestion, so it literally relies on the way they think your command is meant.
Mm. They would probably interpret it the correct meaning. So DC 15 wisdom save for the two dumbass guards.
Yeah, they fail.
Yeah. I say to the demons, it's okay. Find others to kill. So if you could add a little token to say they're charmed by me.
I'll say that you tell them to break shit and they go, yeah, that's a good idea, let's do it.
Yeah, we should stop them from breaking shit by destroying it first. Yeah.
Anything else?
Survival isn't important. What's important is smashing things.
Smash.
Finna smash.
Yeah, that's my movement and whatnot. I don't know. As again, you want to put a token on those two to suggest they're charmed.
All right. With your suggestion, they take it and they attempt to go start breaking the enemy.
Of course.
You told them to go break shit.
Yeah, I did.
This counts.
It does.
I mean, he
count.
did say important shit, which is
I mean-
like I'm not on team him, but I feel like they would view important possibly as meaning parts of the ship. But then again, these are the random guards, so I'm not sure what they think.
They they're
Did this
here
to
as
the
muscle.
engineers, they definitely start breaking things.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the engineers would have a different reaction than these guys. These guys are just hired muscle. Or the equivalent of hired muscle. They're meant to stand around and look menacing. They don't know how this ship works.
And the guards are probably thinking, enemy, more important than shit. Yeah.
Yep. Most simple. Yep.
And like, no, not them, you stupid guards.
Throw it at
Uh,
him, not me.
Oh, let's try
What are
something
you
else. Now
doing?
watch and learn. And here's the deal.
Oh, let's try something else.
Yes.
Trip and
Oh,
fall on this banana peel.
I love that. Still kind of sad. I never really caught on to that craze until a few years after. It was pretty much
Oh,
over.
really? It was everywhere.
I didn't
Dude,
even
I'm a
know
fucking
it was-
shut in. I didn't even have
I'm a
Discord.
shut in.
Dude, the most I had at that point was fucking YouTube.
Yeah, that's where it's from.
No. Literally, I only really browse YouTube media often. I don't fuck around with Discord often.
Yeah, same. That's why I found it, because YouTube recommended it to me 1,000 times.
Not me, man. Not
Okay.
me.
Anyway.
All right, from your point of view, you see two thugs run over here and start trying to beat the shit out of this thing, and decent few hits. It goes as you hear whap whap whap. Apparently, shadows make solid sound. And from around, and then the shadows get lit on fire.
We'll join, but we'll be late.
As he's barely hanging on at this point. Move over.
No.
Really? Did you have to play that one? That one's the good one.
Oh,
Yeah.
you play-
Why shouldn't I play a good one?
I'm already distracted enough and pulled in 40 different directions. Fuck you. Okay. Do. Whap.
Meh.
At least one hits, and he's not looking too good. Do. Nothing. Zoka, your turn. As I double check things.
Time
Go ahead.
for something, I guess.
Something is a good point.
It's time for crab, obviously.
Oh, God damn it. Have I said it that much?
I don't know. It's from a thing I watch as well.
Okay.
Crabs are creatures.
Let's see. There's a guy right there. I can't find a group of these guys. Let's see. Might as well help that guy out. I will cast.
Magic missile.
Firebolt on this guy. I will roll the damage right now.
Damn.
I missed
Oh,
it.
what floor are you on?
What?
That one. Okay, aim at that guy. Yeah, you hit that thug pretty good.
Oh.
Okay, that's not my
Right,
fault.
it's back. I'll help you. Ow, that's not helping.
What the fucking hell? I thought.
That's not my fault. The DM decided critical failed or a thing.
What the hell are you talking
Well,
All right.
anyways, I will make strategic movements, sort of, I guess.
Yeah. It'll be Blake's turn afterwards.
Oh god.
Endo Turnoto.
Okay, yeah.
about?
All right, Blake, your turn.
Oh, jeez.
As the sound of violence jumps from around the corner.
Yeah. It is
The sound of
delightful.
violence. Subtitles are just violence in closed brackets.
It's an interesting sequel to the song "The Sound of Silence."
Yeah, I like that song.
I guess. Fuck it. Blake is gonna cast Bless on everyone here. That's what he's gonna do.
All right.
You can only see yourself, Vixie, and one guard. Don't know if that line of sight is necessary.
Interesting question. I'll click it and see what it says. I've clicked it, but what it says is not coming up.
Mm.
Hello? Bless. Boy, roll 20 is great.
I mean, you could move over here and see near enough everyone about you.
There we go.
Ah,
It's up to 3 creatures of my choice within range, so it would only bless the 3 people I can see anyway, so.
yeah. Yeah, all right.
Hooray!
So, Vixie, me, and whoever the fuck that is.
I mean,
Welcome to being blessed.
red robes in range. Might as well
Yay.
bless her.
His name
I
is
have
Jim.
no idea who I can't see a red robe in character, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
I wouldn't know to do that.
his name is Jim. Jim the Knight.
Jim the Knight.
Yes.
I'm Jim. I am the knight. Why do they call you Jim?
It's a bit-
I like to go to the gym.
And then the nightclubs.
Yeah. All right, then. That everything?
Yeah. I'm still holding my gun.
It is pretty.
All right. Well, then. Engineers do their thing to try and fix up this ship. And across the intercom, you hear, "We can't take much more of this. Our ship is literally being torn to pieces by the shrapnel."
Strapnel? Is that like a
It's a
strap?
shame we can't really do anything about that.
Is it like Scotty? He's got a bad speech impediment. Getting it all I can.
See, I'm just thinking of Welshie from Futurama.
Yeah, it's basically.
Welshie!
Well, then, prepare ramming speed.
Prepare for ramming speed.
As they do their thing. And then everybody roll me a dex save as the ship then does its best to ram into this spear that is breaking off its pieces.
I'm
And
so glad I'm at the back of the ship. And that was quick.
Am I allowed to die?
Yeah, it's an option.
all right, anyone who failed DC 10 falls prone.
I guess
Which
I'm on
would
my
be-
back now.
Oh, don't you have a
Oh,
D4 thanks to your
Bless.
bless?
Okay, okay. That has a reasonable chance of succeeding.
Yeah. Nah, one. Nah.
Yeah, 50-50 chance.
Yay.
Yeah,
I
you passed.
almost sleep on my back, but unfortunately I remain standing.
I'm still standing.
Yeah. And then, as this cocoon of darkness is pierced by the ship and shattered, as I actually need to get an overview of the ship real quick. That would be the front. Okay. And that's the top layer.
Can't believe the only one who's been effective so far is Horse's character.
The shell does, in fact, shatter. And somehow, with the front of the ship is still together, but with the shattering of whatever shell this thing is,
Yeah, it would have been nice to look out of a window at some point.
yeah. To be fair, I did give you guys a decent picture.
Absolutely, that is true.
Yada yada. From a few of these here.
We are oblivious of what is happening.
I
Oh,
like to think the people who just woke up after being exploded in character have an excuse.
Mm.
yeah. And then after the shaking stops and there's a few more enemies up that come through the front of the hole, you hear most everyone to the front of the ship. We have company.
I'm right at the front. Yay.
Also,
Kinda.
ow.
Also, horse, as this cocoon is pierced, you feel in your mind press on the psychic wavelength. You hear some sort of cry of pain.
Oh no. A cocoon. I don't see the cocoon though, right?
Not anymore.
Cry of pain was probably a good.
As for anyone who does have access to a window, you can see the spear slowly dissipating.
I mean, I'm connected to this dude now. Do I hear his pain?
You hear him. You hear in your head, "No, this isn't. This is too early.
This is
I'm not at full
impossible."
power."
Don't worry, my lord. I'll kill them all eventually. As soon as I can get these dumbass guards to.
Yeah. As these little dudes start trying to wreck everyone's shit all aboard the front. At least one of them dies to a nat 1 with that many attacks. But the front here is looking kind of horrible. And from your side, you can hear through the open doorways even more people having showed up. And you hear the sounds of a lot more people fighting coming from around the corridor. Blake.
Oh no, it's me. What do I do?
You hear more people fighting as the front of the ship rammed into this thing.
Ah, okay.
Do. And Twig Needle does his best. That one's dead.
Needle died? No.
That one's dead. Beige.
Beige.
That is one is most certainly dead. He is still standing. He's dead. He's fucking dead.
And Miss Victor's turn.
As I'll go to Vixie's turn and do things in the background. Go ahead, Vixie.
Okay. I mean, I can't see anybody quite yet, right?
No.
You hear the sounds of violence coming from around the corner, and it's gotten much louder since the ramming action.
And you can also see a guard in front of you fighting.
You
Several
can kind of see a pool of shadows under him as he kind of struggles to step into the pool.
Hmm. I'll walk down the hallway then. Do I get a better look at what's going on now?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, through this doorway, you can. From your angle, you can see the spilling of blood. Red Robe currently getting ready to shoot this thing with fire, presumably. And this thing itself looking like a. Have you ever seen Static Shock?
I have.
Do you mean the phenomenon?
No,
the
Static
TV
Shock.
show. The TV show. He's talking about one of the villains.
I guess not.
All right. Then imagine, if you will, a pool of darkness. And from the middle of this thing, you see connected by like a tendril, this thing rising out of it, like a black sludgy pool. And as you step within 10 feet of it, you notice that the ground becomes hard to walk on as you have to kind of fight through this sludge.
That was right. They did leave slime behind.
Shoot at it.
Ew.
I'm gonna shoot it.
Roll a disadvantage.
Oh shit! I didn't do disadvantage. My bad.
It is our answer to everything. Oh, gee.
Oh, it was bad anyway.
No need to roll
Yeah.
again.
It was already bad.
Oh, God. If that was the same guy, he got fireballed in the back. Bolted in the back. You teleport into the shadow.
Okay, as you shoot at this thing, it just outright dodges as it just outright dodges as it then hits the floor here and bounces into this important looking mechanical shit as there's now sparks.
It's called a ricochet.
Just yells, "Shit! How'd I miss? I never miss."
Wow, what does that feel like?
I don't know.
You're the one who typically never mind.
That's the. She's.
I am 90% sure you have multi attack.
I do.
I'm 100% sure she has multi-attack.
Like, I could be wrong, and she multi-classed even further than I realized, but I'm pretty sure she has
You
multi-attack.
can't multi-class
I do have
out
multi-attack,
of multi.
Or I have an extra attack, so
Yeah.
I'll shoot it again
Roll to
at
shoot.
disadvantage.
You're within 5 feet, yes.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, that does not hit as as you shoot it, and then it goes into the quagmire that is this shadow puddle.
Giggity.
As the sounds, of fighting continue,
Right. Is there anything important in this room that I can see?
you see the pillar that presumably goes through the entire ship. You pretty sure you toured earlier, and yeah. And as for this, it's currently the cargo hold, the second level of the cargo hold.
Do you think if I used heat metal on the giant pillar, it would do anything damage wise?
Maybe if you did it for a solid minute. I mean, what's the damage on it?
It's like it varies whether or not they make the save or are holding the items. But I think it's 2d8, something like that. Oh, maybe,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
if
I'm
I
not.
was looking at the actual spell rather than a different one.
Yeah, 2d8 fire. Yeah, I'm gonna say that on a ship this size, 2d8 fire is gonna do nothing to
Yeah.
that pillar.
Okay. Anyway, you were describing. Was there anything important in the room, or?
You see various cargo throughout the room, and 2 thugs currently trying to fight off 2 of these guys to, quote, break important shit.
Now, would it be a perception, like chance to see a crate that says munitions or explosives or something?
Roll me perception, yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. That's fair. Perception. 14.
I'll say that over here you do see a spare a few crates that say
Hazardous materials.
Explosives.
Excellent.
Caution explosives.
Alrighty. Am I able to take an action, or was that it?
I'll say you could use the rest of your turn for the item interact, excluding movement.
Ooh,
I mean, you looked around for something and then you go to use it. Makes sense, yes?
Alrighty. I mean, I was just going to shoot it with a spell or something, but yeah, I'll go up to here. And
Oh, well, yeah, that's even easier. Yeah, you can do that.
item interaction to open the crate. if I can reach.
Oh yeah, easily. As you look inside the crate, you'll see there. You actually hit something pretty decent. It's a box full of gunpowder and off to the side, pouches of gunpowder, and off to the side, bags of bullets.
Nice. We're going to have a party after all. End of turn.
Yeah. All right. As I move on to the thug's turn, Armstrong finishes beating the shit out of this one. Engineers do their best to make sure that shit works. $32 health, huh? Do. Thug took some damage. As I drop him to 15, and he gets split into pieces. You see this guy attempting to hit this shadow mire thing and barely mess with it. Jesus. It always surprises me how useless thugs are, despite them being, what, CR2, I think? CR1, some shit like that. It's sad.
Do you think they could at least beat up a single small rat?
Yes, they actually can, considering the small rats only have 8 health.
I'd still place
They're
my money on
usually
that,
like a
though.
CR 1/4 or 1/8.
There is CR, not like just 0.
Yeah.
Comes running in, attempts to take this thing on. Heathrow helps. He comes over here, do the same thing as they attempt to beat the shit out of that thing. Probably doing minor damage. That having been taken care of, these split up, so they can't be grouped up on. He comes running in and starts beating on this thing. The mage is going to fire upon him. Running over here. Oh, no, okay. Whap. That thing's dead. Yeah, sorry I can't make this more exciting.
It's 5e. There's only so much you can do.
Well, if I actually knew how to handle mass battles, this would probably help. And if I had more experience in scripting and shit.
Yeah. I think in the future maybe you should like only focus on the main characters and like script the events.
Yeah. Either way, it's a learning experience. Kind of makes me wonder how it's been entirely too long. Last one did it with our giant robot fight.
Yeah, he struggled as well, as I recall.
Yeah. Anywho, people live, people die.
It is
Your turn,
Tuesday.
Zoka.
Alright. Cocoon. This guy's over here. This guy's still over here. Time to try again.
Yeah, this guy's looking pretty horrible. This guy's hasn't been hit at all. Not really.
Can only find a group of them. Alright. Time to firebolt. There's no way I can miss now. Boring attack. Boring results. Goodbye.
It misses horribly. Oh. Blake, still gone?
He
Yeah,
said
okay.
BRB. He'll be back.
Yeah, I know. I just was wondering if he was back.
He'll
All right.
be back.
I suppose it gives me more time.
I mean,
Oh, that's so sad. You throw mage. Not the most exciting thing in the world, I imagine. Though I'm trying.
I seem to recall getting some.
Yes.
Fuck it, I'll just rule of cool it. Rule of cool, I say. Like. I mean, if he's not back, you could just go to Vixie.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say we can skip him on a battle this large scale. I'll just give him his turn when he comes back.
Yeah, exactly.
As it's now these guys' turn. And they're going to attempt to kill the shit out of people. I'll say he's dead. Engineer finally died to this guy. And he said something important, it looks like. Thug gets scratched a few times. Emil finishes off that guy. Zoka, as you see Emil the Halfling Bard, you're gonna die! As he casts Shatter. Probably not the smartest move on board a ship, but
Can I
the
warn him
thing
before he does that?
You can't see him.
Oh yeah, he's that guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, as you hear a shatter go off, and the walls kind of dent.
Try not to do that again while I'm in proximity.
Oh yeah, I'm a fucking moron. Ugh.
It's okay.
And this guy, Gilya, you see this one go over here and smack this dude pretty heavily. As this particular thug is not looking good. Sitting at 5 health.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, that thug's just outright dead, having been gangbanged on by these two. And this one attempts to damages that. Whap, whap.
Whap, whap.
As this one hits this motherfucker twice. And then the mages finally get their turns as things start dying.
Mages are dying. Children are crying. Alan's crying.
Vixie, for your part, you see this guy getting beat upon badly. Enough so that he's just outright dead. And with the inclusion of the mages, well, they're just dying.
Hello,
Hello.
Hello, Darkness.
my old friend.
You could have your turn soon.
It's nice to talk to you again.
That's not the
I don't know
lyrics.
much of the rest of it from there, I'm afraid.
Okay, so wait, what can I see going on?
You see that the thugs and the mages and all this other stuff are doing its best. They're doing their best, and they're doing a pretty good job of fending this off, even if the ship isn't doing its best to hold together. Which is unfortunate, but... And having successfully done their kill campaign with the help of Red Hood having blasted it with a firebolt. Actually, no, what? No, she currently has a sword made of flame as she ran up to it and stabbed it in a fiery blaze.
Oh.
Now, is it a sword that's on fire or a blade?
It
that's
is a
on
sword
fire?
of fire.
Sword of
Literally,
fire.
that you know that flame blade that's specific to Druid.
Yeah.
I gave it to her because she's a fucking pyromancer. It makes sense, don't it?
I mean, it does make sense. I'm just like, there are swords that are physically swords that are on fire, and there are swords that are just magically fire.
Nah, not this
Yeah.
one. All right, and with that, everyone hears in their mind, fine. Since you all saw fit to disturb my slumber, you will all perish.
What about me?
He was more speaking to everyone else but you, but it'd be kind of suspicious if he went, I'll kill all of you, except that one guy over there.
Ah, good. I would totally say that though. It's you know, it's funny, so you would.
Meanwhile, for sake of ease, I'll say upon the middle deck, something's happening
Certainly is.
as over the intercom you hear intrusion upon the middle deck. And you know what? I'm actually going to do this. No, he's dead. He's super dead. He is horribly dead.
Cool.
Talk about
Okay, I didn't think that would work that easy. Okay, as this guy enters the ship, I hate to say it, but Twig Needle, being the literal closest, just had something happen to him.
I'm sure there was a badass scene where.
Where?
I'm sure there was
Where
a
is this
badass.
happening?
Out of character, I'm just gonna do this. Have fun with that.
Yeah, I'm sure there was a badass scene where Twig was like defending Pip. Like, actually, is Pip even on the ship?
Oh, okay, so he got Doctor Stranged.
He got Doctor Strange apparently.
So Pip is not on the ship. Twig
Alrighty.
is.
Yeah,
Twig is though.
Paradise Lost. An odd thing to reference.
What does that mean?
oh, it's a very specific reference, and I think some of you might get it once this shows up. Once
it
you guys
3D?
actually make visual contact. But until then,
Is the source material 3D?
no.
Okay, so I'm thinking the wrong thing.
People liked Pip. People liked Twig.
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 Yeah, I would have done it differently, but he literally crit on that.
Oh damn.
Oh, we could have done
Yeah.
anything. DM chose independent of what we could have done, so
He got pammeled.
not too bad.
Oh.
If that wasn't a crit. If that
His
wasn't
death was
a crit.
railroaded.
So wait,
Scripted.
he's
Alright.
dead?
Yep.
No, he is not dead. He is beyond dead. He has been turned into the undead, having had his soul ripped out of his body.
Again.
So he's dead. Okay.
He's pammeled. Fucking pammeled right there.
Goodbye. No one liked you anyways.
My baby brother.
Oh man.
Yeah. Sorry, just
One of our
That was
party
a
members
fucking
is
crit.
helping him, by the way.
if
All
that
my family and friends are dying.
if that
Everyone
wasn't
you
a
love and
crit.
care about is dead.
Man, I was hoping for a threesome with that guy.
Sorry, just
That's my brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
sorry if that wasn't a crit.
Okay, and
I can
Right,
go
you need
in the
to.
middle, it's fine.
Storm, your turn. Right before, I accidentally skipped but whatever. As the last important notice you guys got was intrusion on the middle deck.
It's like that picture of the cat between two sandwich pieces, but you're in between two cats.
You say it like there's only one of those pictures.
It is true. I do like the kitten in the sandwich. It's so cutely horrific.
As I actually did have music specifically for this. So you doing anything, Vixie?
I guess I'll just go with everybody towards the middle decks. Is that what we're supposed to be doing?
It's up to you, but
I
not
mean,
terrible
Yeah, pretty
choice.
much. Well, that was basically implied.
yeah.
You could stay with your husband before he dies horribly too. Well, your fiance.
On a side note, Rhythm Bot is actually kind of quiet. So
Yeah, where is Roman?
Yeah.
so if you guys don't have it up to like 50% or so, you won't be able to really hear it.
I guess I'll yell back, are you ready to keep going, Blake?
I mean, I guess. Do we have to? The
I
bed
don't
is
know.
still there.
I don't know if we have to. But
I
I
guess
think
we'll
it's
probably all
highly
be killed if we don't.